Is my faith weak? These are questions that we always ask ourselves. How can I do my best to avoid being a munafiq, nifaq, which means hypocrisy? And there are many ways to deal with hypocrisy, that I show one face to someone and I show a different face to someone else, also known as dhul wajhain, the person with the two faces. I show one face and I hide another face. Nifaq, hypocrisy. There are many ways, but today I just want to briefly talk about one way through which we can protect ourselves from hypocrisy and nifaq. And that is by being the first person to greet anyone that we meet. Al-badi'u bis-salam bari'un min al-nifaq. The one who initiates the salam is free from hypocrisy. These are the words of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Oftentimes, we're walking either in the masjid or outside or in the store and we see someone who is a Muslim. We'll do one of two things: pretend like we've never seen that person, or alternatively, we will wait for that person to come and greet me. I should bring it upon myself to greet people around me, and that is a sign that I do not have nifaq in my heart. I am not hiding my Islam. I'm willing to go and tell you, brother, I am a Muslim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, there are etiquettes and adab on how salam needs to be done. What are some of the etiquettes? The young should give salam to those who are older. The person who is alone should give salam to the larger group. The one who is entering should give salam to the person who's already there in the room. These are etiquettes that we should try our best to abide by. However, if I want to get the higher ground, if I want to get my ticket saying that I am free from nifaq, regardless of the circumstances, I want to give the salam. Yes, I give salam, the person doesn't see me. I give salam, the person gives me a half-baked response. The person doesn't even respond. I made a mistake, I thought the person was a Muslim, the person wasn't. Whatever the case is, when I start with salam, I'm on the path of preserving my faith because I am open about my faith. So if there's one sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ that we can implement immediately, we start giving salam. Let me ask this question to myself. When was the last time I opened the door and I came home and I said, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh? Think about it this way. I'm going to go home right now. Whether I have the habit or not, let me make this habit. Usually I feel, I came for Isha Salah, I just left home, I saw my kids, I saw my parents, I saw everybody. Why don't I come home and give salam? Before I leave, let me give salam. The thought comes to my mind, why am I giving salam? I'm going to see them in half an hour, in 20 minutes. But no, let me bring this practice before I leave. Assalamu alaikum to my whole family. When I come back, I'm going to give these words of salam again. And if we do this, we will be free from nifaq. So let's try to bring the sunnah in our lives of salam. And the first step is obviously in the masjid for sure. But when I go home, I'm going to start my entering with the dua, then Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and then we can build that habit in our lives. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala inspire us to recite and say salam at every given opportunity, and to give salam to one another and be the first person to initiate the salam as well. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.